Did you know that over 30% of unexplained car electrical failures are caused by a faulty ground strap? It's true. That small wire could be the difference between a smooth drive and a frustrating day with a dead engine. Today, we're breaking down the top 10 symptoms of a bad engine ground strap. And stick around, because I'll show you exactly how to test and clean your ground points, step by step. But first, what is an engine ground strap? The engine ground strap, also known as the ground wire or negative battery cable, is a thick black wire that connects the car battery's negative terminal to the vehicle's frame or chassis. It ensures that all electrical components have a reliable connection to the vehicle's electrical system. In simpler terms, it acts like a highway for electrical current to flow smoothly. So, where exactly is this crucial wire located? The engine ground strap is located between the engine block and the vehicle's frame or chassis. To find it, look for a braided or flat wire running from the engine to the frame, often near the battery or alternator area. With its location in mind, it's important to recognize the signs of trouble. The first symptom of a bad engine ground strap is buzzing and crackling noises. This happens when poor connectivity causes electrical arcing, leading to these sounds when using components like the radio or power windows. These noises indicate instability in your vehicle's electrical system, which can cause malfunctions in various components if not addressed quickly. The second symptom of bad engine ground wire is dimming interior lights. A faulty engine ground wire can cause dimming interior lights due to an unstable electrical connection. When the ground strap is compromised, the current struggles to flow properly, resulting in voltage drops. This insufficient power supply can make interior and dashboard lights appear dim or flicker, especially when accelerating. The third bad engine ground strap symptom is flickering headlights. Inconsistent power delivery caused by a faulty ground strap can lead to fluctuations in the voltage supplied to your headlights. This flickering happens because a weak ground connection disrupts the flow of electrical current, causing voltage fluctuations that affect the brightness of the headlights. Not only does inconsistent power reduce visibility on the road, but it can also strain the headlight components, leading to premature failure. The fourth symptom of a bad engine ground strap is electrical surges. You might experience issues like erratic behavior in your power windows, inconsistent operation of your radio, or even malfunctioning sensors. These problems can seem unrelated, but they often stem from a weak ground connection that prevents electrical components from receiving the power they need. A compromised ground strap disrupts the overall electrical system, leading to malfunctions that can affect multiple systems in your vehicle. The next symptom of a bad engine ground strap is dashboard warning lights. You might notice indicators such as the check engine light or battery warning light coming on, even if there aren't any actual issues with those systems. This occurs because a faulty ground strap can disrupt the electrical signals sent to the dashboard, causing these lights to trigger erroneously. When the ground connection is weak, the vehicle's computer may interpret fluctuations in power as faults in the system, leading to false alarms. These unexpected warnings can create confusion and anxiety while driving, making it essential to investigate the root cause. Before we move to the sixth sign, if you're watching this channel for the first time, hit that subscribe button to show your support. I'll give you a second. All done? All right, let's continue. The sixth bad battery ground symptom is low alternator voltage. If the alternator voltage measures below 13.5 to 14.5 volts while the engine is running, it may indicate a problem with the ground strap. Low voltage can lead to inadequate battery charging, resulting in electrical failures and, eventually, a dead battery. A weak ground connection can prevent the alternator from delivering sufficient power to the electrical system. This means that your vehicle will struggle to operate properly, and you could also face the inconvenience of a dead battery. The seventh symptom of bad ground is batter drainage. As we realized above, inadequate battery charging can be caused by low alternator voltage or a poor ground connection. A compromised ground strap disrupts the flow of electricity between the battery and the vehicle's electrical system, preventing the battery from receiving adequate charge from the alternator. This can lead to frequent jump starts or, in severe cases, complete battery failure. The eighth sign of a bad engine ground strap is problems starting your car. You might experience slow cranking, hear clicking sounds when turning the key, or even face a complete failure to start. When the ground connection weakens, the starter may not engage properly, so the electrical system struggles to provide the necessary power to start the engine. This leads to frustration and delays and increases the risk of being stranded, especially if the issue arises unexpectedly in an inconvenient location. The ninth loose ground wire symptom is stalling or hesitation while driving. When the ground connection is compromised, it disrupts the flow of electrical power to critical components, including the fuel pump and ignition system. This disruption can lead to unexpected stalling or hesitation during acceleration, making it difficult to maintain a steady speed. Such symptoms pose serious safety risks on the road, especially in heavy traffic or at high speeds. The 10th symptom is poor fuel efficiency. A faulty ground strap can cause irregular sensor readings, leading to improper fuel and air mixture levels. This results in the engine burning more fuel than necessary. Additionally, if the ground strap affects the oxygen sensors, the engine control unit, ECU, may adjust fuel delivery incorrectly, further reducing fuel economy. How to test the ground points. Using a multimeter. First, set your multimeter to measure resistance, which is the ohms setting. Next, place the black lead on a solid, known good ground. Typically, the negative battery terminal is a reliable spot. Now, take the red lead and touch it to the ground point you want to test. If everything is functioning correctly, you should see a resistance value close to 0 ohms. That's what we want. However, if the resistance is higher than expected, it means the ground connection is weak and could be causing issues. In that case, it's time to inspect and possibly clean or tighten the ground point. How to test the ground points. Continuity. Once you've measured resistance and identified any weak connections, the next step is to test for continuity. This will confirm whether the ground points provide a continuous path for the current flow. It's an essential step because even if resistance seems fine, there could still be an issue with the connection. To do this, switch your multimeter to continuity mode. Now, place one lead on the negative battery terminal and the other on the ground point you want to test. If the multimeter beeps or displays a value, that's a good sign. There's proper continuity. But if it stays silent or shows no value, it means there's a break in the ground connection. In that case, you'll need to trace the wire, clean the ground point, or tighten the connection until continuity is restored. That's a wrap on the 10 symptoms of a bad engine ground strap. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, share it, and subscribe for more car care tips. And don't miss our next video on the longest lasting car engines. Do you have questions or experiences? Drop them in the comments.